Autumn is a time for celebration and festivals. And the occasion? It is harvest time. It has been just over 100 years since the majority of the people in the United States were farmers. 60 or more, if you are into measuring in score. Maybe that is just a Lincoln thing. I don't know. But the point is that we've worked hard. We've worked hard under the summer sun, and now there is the big payoff. Congratulations, the crops are in. One last hurrah before the dismal realities of winter. Winter. Not yet, grim spectre. Take thy bony hand from my shoulder. In autumn, the days grow shorter and the shadows long, but the sun remains unconquered. And we, the community, we come together. We celebrate fall festivals, block parties, and parades. Each of us brings something to the table, something to share. Holy taco! Since when does anyone eat a taco with a knife and fork? And now we go to local correspondent Christopher Hall on his take on this year's East Atlanta Strut.
It's a festival.
Such enthusiasm. The East Atlanta Strut is a neighborhood festival featuring events like Leaf Blower Madness and Llama Poop Bingo, along with a parade, live music, and artist market. It runs entirely by volunteers, with 100% of the profits supporting local community groups, schools, and charities. There are groups that feed people, and organizations that work to keep long-term residents in their homes. Profits also support the local fire station, the library, and animal rescue. Arts organizations and beautification projects are funded as well, because this community knows not to take these things for granted. This is East Atlanta Village, with the emphasis on village. The parade hosts the usual sort of characters: marching bands, local businesses and nonprofits, dance teams, strange beast and costume characters. Everybody is dressed at their most fantastic and weird, by foot, bicycle, and jet ski. Many of the streets in the neighborhood are represented as well. My sister and nephew are on this float, representing Hawes Avenue. My nephew was enthusiastic about being on the float until he learned that he could get more candy as a spectator rather than a participant. But he's 8, and Halloween is around the corner. Don't worry, you'll be alright. And everything is alright, because the celebration continues into the night. Live music and a car show at Motor City South? Now that's awesome. And the owner and all the folks that work here are awesome too. Thanks a million, guys. It is time for Halloween, for things that go bump in the night. It's our time to be weird. Even the most uptight among us relax and hint at their shadow self. So, let's get crazy, let's get strange, revel in it, this weird life. And to all the Malvolios out there who might try to take the joy out of the season, may your house be egged and toilet papered until it looks like a salmonella mummy. Just because thou art virtuous, shall there be no more cakes and ale? Trick or treat? How about a trick? Maybe you've been saving your hot sauce packets from Taco Bell. Maybe you'll try to mix it in with the fun-sized candy. Too much treat these days and not enough trick. Just doing my part to combat childhood diabetes. And there are other positives to trickery and mischief. Just ask AI and it will tell you. Why should we play tricks on Halloween?
Playing tricks on Halloween, in the context of trick-or-treating, helps develop social skills like empathy and confidence. Fosters imagination and creativity through costumes, and strengthens community bonds by encouraging interactions between neighbors. It also provides a way to reduce screen time and get physical exercise, while allowing people to enjoy a shared cultural experience.
So that's community engagement and providing a life lesson of humility to children. What can go wrong? Bon appetit, kiddos. But the spooky season doesn't end with Halloween. Taking place on November 2nd, coinciding with All Souls Day, we have Dia de Muertos, Day of the Dead. Yes, there are schools, and yes, there are treats, but there are fundamental differences between Dia de Muertos and Halloween. This is not horror. This is not sexy nurse. No. This is beautiful death. This is joyful death. Death on holiday. It is a celebration of life, and much more, a family affair. 1 block away from where I live, the Mexican consulate hosts a Dia de Muertos festival at Oakland Cemetery. But this is just the framework, for the veil grows thin this time of year, and spirits roam the earth. With luck, we might host our ancestors. And they'll return in the form of a monarch butterfly, drawn in by the sweet smell of marigold flowers. This tradition goes back to Aztec folklore. Each year, around the 1st of November, monarch butterflies return to Mexico from their multi-generational migration from the north. So let's prepare a feast with the favorite food and drink of our deceased loved ones. Let's build an ofrenda with marigolds and pictures of our beloved, and have a picnic and candlelight vigil beside the grave. The papel picado banners represent the fragility of life. Look, the wind blows through them. Red, yellow, blue, green. The spirits have arrived. And don't forget the pan de muertos and the calavera, the sugar skulls. For the children must learn that death is sweet. In the chaos and uncertainty of this world, know that you can always depend on death. It is best to make a friend of him. Pray that when it is our turn, we go quickly, without pain, and surrounded by our loved ones. feast is almost ready, and the guests are arriving. The brave Charo, who met death with a strong heart. He is reunited with his horse and his skeleton, La Calaca de Caballo. And the general is a friend of death. He is no stranger. Sometimes, when death goes on vacation, the general is an adequate proxy. Here's the vindicated artista. Like many of his kind, he meets with fame only after first meeting death. Benvenido, bandido. The bandit pretends to be a revolutionary, but has avarice in his heart. But he is generous, and welcome to the party. And here comes La Katrina. Look how beautiful she is, even in death. Now she has transformed into something much more humble. But she is still high maintenance, so best break out the better wine. And La Llorona? No, she is not welcome here. Not until she can bring the wailing down a notch. We empathize with her, we do, but this is a party, and we must first look to the needs of our guests.
Hi, I'm Christopher Hall. I just played the role of Christopher Hall in the program you just watched. We at Savage South would like to disclose that no hot sauce packages were mixed in with the fun-sized candy and then given out to the kids for Halloween. We strongly believe that it is not our place to provide children with their first disappointment in life. We should leave that up to the parents.
Thank you for taking time to watch this video. I hope your curiosity is rewarded. If you are a regular to this channel, I would like to thank you for your patience. It takes a lot of effort to put together one of these videos. Obviously, it would have been better to have published this video in early November. But it is what it is. And what is it? This channel? The hell if I know. But with your support and encouragement, I've got a good feeling this will lead to something good. If you like what we've produced, be sure to visit our website or join us on Patreon. Now, if you could do us a favor and do the whole like, comment, and subscribe thing and enable notifications. Seriously, this helps get our work out to new viewers. With your help, together, we can beat that devil, the algorithm. This is Christopher Hall of Savage South, wishing you a blessed day full of joy and wonder in this strange and beautiful world.